y'all. Hey, y'all. I need to clean these sunglasses. If anyone watched yesterday's video, my sunglasses somehow broke while I was having them in my coat, just hanging them right here. So strange. I didn't bump anything, so they must have been on the way of breaking. I have to do with these ones. I did add a few of the blue ones in my in my Temu cart. So let's see. They're not my blue ones. It's a little chilly, but it's much warmer than what it was. It's 22 degrees. There's no wind chill, so it feels like 22, which is much better than, -4, -5. So this is nice. I am out. I'm going to run around. You can come along with me. We could chit-chat and have some fun. Why not? I have my hair up in those clips. So it was just a quick straight in the front, put the clips in, boom, done. I actually spent quite a lot of time down with my grands, my two. They do have a gift to open when Amelia gets home from school. So going to be down there for that. And Tasha said, "Mom, when you make homemade macaroni and cheese," I was like, "Oh, girl." I said, "Yeah, I will." So I'm going to make that. And last night I made this pork roast that was honey bacon. It was very good. So I'm going to warm that up and have that with macaroni and cheese. I'm going to actually bring it down to Tasha's house because the girls are going to open the gifts there. So that's what's on my agenda for this evening. And then, of course, the nighttime prayers and nighttime rituals. So I feel great. I haven't felt this good in a long time. The weight that I was carrying or whatever was inside of me, bothering me, is completely gone. And I am so thankful because I'm telling you what, it was, gosh, I don't know if it was 2 or 3 months, but it's gone. And it's like, oh, it's so freeing feeling. It's just so, it's amazing. So I have to go to the store for a couple of neighbors, myself. When I was down there, Jared's like, "Ma, take my card. You want to go get coffee?" Well, I'm going out, so why not? So this will be on Jared today, just for, the adding up of things. The sun is so nice to see, too, It's just a welcoming sign with the sun. And I'm still going to say, keep California in your prayers, your thoughts, and there's been a lot of tragedies. I believe what I've seen is 10 deaths. Paris Hilton lost her home completely. A few other famous people. Actually, Sheila E. actually did a little short that the fire was right in her backyard. So just keep them in your thoughts and prayers. It just looks horrible. Devastating. I couldn't imagine seeing that. It would just break my heart. And it's been said that, people have started it, and then when the fire was going, they were throwing things into the fire. Who would ignite it more? It's just beyond belief of what people would do. And I don't think our friends have done any videos or anything like that. So what's to update you there? Not a whole heck of a lot, right? I still haven't finished watching Jerry's video. someone stated that, I don't know. Someone stated that Jerry wanted Sally to look into solar systems or something. Like, what? What are you talking about? Why would Sally do that when Sally is the one that is going to be moving and getting her own place? That totally boggles my mind. But that is what it is, I guess. You know, and if Jerry, entered hospice, sad. I mean, she's not admitting to anybody that she must have 6 months or less to live. So, it's just, I don't know. It's just sad. But hold on. All right. Actually, I'm going to have to come back because I forgot one of the neighbor's cards. So, I got one neighbor, and now I'm going to go to Dunkin', and I'm going to go back and drop that off, and I'm going to stop by the one neighbor, drop hers off, and pick up his. And then after I do all of these, probably I'll just head back. And I don't mind whatsoever because the sun is out. I could drive in this. The roads are dry. I should actually go to the reservation. However, I haven't gotten out. It's already 2:30, and Amelia gets home from school at, I think, like 3:15ish, give or take a few. And by the time they get their presents and open it, they're going to want to play with it. And I just want to be down there with my grandchildren. So that's more important to me. So perhaps tomorrow I will run there. We'll see. They're putting my order in already. Too funny. Nope. And then a medium caramel cappuccino with 2 extra shots of the caramel. And that's it.
That's a nice cappuccino.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is the one that is, again, the cheerleading. So it's great when they know it. They start putting that order up. Yep. And again, it was so funny when someone pointed out, again, I think it was Pearl Cottage. I haven't gone back and looked. But she said I did order the caramel swirl with Splenda. What was I thinking? That's why, like, when I go to do, like, certain things, look for certain things, sometimes people see it, and I don't see it in the Dollar Tree or wherever I go. All right, let me scan. All right, I still have that on high. I don't know why. Let's take our first sip together. Well, next time I go to the Dollar Tree, you know what I'm going to look for? Because I've seen it there one other time, and I should have purchased it. It's where you put something in your cup holder, which it would have to be, I don't even know if it would fit right in my car. And you could expand it so it could hold 2 drinks. So I didn't get a cup holder because mine's going to stay in my car. I'm actually, when I go and bring my neighbor actually I'm going to go pick up the other soda because that just leaves, yeah, okay. So after I take this sip, I'm going to go get her soda. I'm going to go back and I am going to grab my cup and drop my neighbor's one off, pick up his card, and bring her coffee. So that's how it's going to go. But let's do this. Looks delicious. Let's taste it. Yes. I don't know if anyone drinks the iced cappuccinos, but he gets extra caramel in it. And that's what it looks like. So I should have probably got the cup holder because, let's see. I keep thinking there's a cup holder in the back, and there is. Hold on. Check this out. Boom. All right. So, and I have that trash to throw out, and I'll throw it out when I get to the gas station. Yeah, confusing, right? This is what goes on in my head. So what is it? I talked about the solar panels. I don't know if I discussed that, you know, Jim's Social Security is going to get pushed ahead. Yeah. Go figure. Gas is still $2.99. I'm still waiting till January 20th. I'm not sure if a lot of people are, but I am. I'm looking for some change. For real, for some good change. So, fingers crossed on that one. You know what? Actually, if I'm gonna go get the, if I'm gonna go get the soda, I'm gonna swing by Aldi's as well. Why not, right? I did want to go to the Dollar Tree. You know those containers that I got, the smaller ones that I showed? They work great for, because I asked Tasha if she wanted them for the Barbies and such. I said, I'm using one. And she goes, no, she's got some little tote that she keeps it all in. So I had 2 more left. So in the one I've got at my house, just crayons and washable markers, washable crayons, some pens, some colored pencils, and chalk. And I'm telling you, it took the whole container up of what I have alone at my house for my grands. Then on the second one, I have their coloring books, their writing tablets, and like colored construction paper, and some glue sticks. And I put their flashcards in there. So I have 2 whole ones myself. And I'm like, wow. Because I had it in this one cabinet. Wow, it takes up so much less space that I'm actually thinking about grabbing a few for the bathroom. Because like I have a couple extra deodorants. I have some fragrances that, you know, when you reach in your linen closet, you go to grab something, you might knock it down. So I'm thinking they could lay down in there, because I have some Bath and Body sprays, as well as Bath and Body body lotions, and putting them in a container and just piling them up. And then when I need it, just grab it out. Like, the organization just was like, that's awesome. So we'll see. We'll see. My grands just are so cute. I can't resist spending time with them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, and the way they get so excited. Like, even if I go home to grab something and I'm gone, let's say 10 or 15 minutes, because I had to grab something and I go back, just the excitement for that is like, warms your heart. It totally warms your heart. Everyone with grandchildren are so blessed. So blessed. And I hope, you know, if they don't live close by, that you get to see them very often, or you get to, you know, FaceTime with them and such, because it's just a joy. It's just a joy. Yeah, Aldi should have everything new set up in there as well, so I'll check that out maybe. My luck, it would be crowded. I think I left my card home, actually, but I have cash, so I used the cash. I had taken it out because I was planning on going to the reservation, but I'll just have to go back to the bank and take more cash out when I do go. So, wow, that truck behind me is like so flat in the front. And I don't know if people are making up videos like of the California, what's happening, but it's showing like a lot of like tractor trailers and just regular trucks like on its side. But the person that's driving is driving through no wind. First it shows like the darkness, and then it shows like the bright skies and all these trucks just laying on their side. Like, it's just scary. I mean, and I hope people don't make videos up like that just to, you know, not rumors, just to make things worse than what they are and get people in more of a panic, you know. All right, let's grab this. Might as well get it all done. All right. So, let's go back to my house, drop this off, and grab his card. Actually, I could grab mine too now that I think about it. I'm not going to go to Aldi's until I get this dropped off because I'm going to get too much going on and then put the bags in and such. And actually, I'm not going to lie, my bags are at home in my half bath hanging on my closet door in there. So, I'm not going to get discombobbled. I have to do things a certain way. So you can just come with me and chit chat. What else? I'd watched a couple of Brenda Sully's. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. I also, I think it was Davita commented, she's been watching Foodie Beauty. I actually have not watched her in about 2 weeks. I did see something pop up that she was doing a live while her husband's sleeping or something. So maybe I'll check that out. What? I'm trying to think of other things I have been watching. The Dad Show's podcast, of course. He also shared parts of the book that he's listened to the audio as well. I didn't listen to any audio yesterday. I believe it's chapter 22 or 26. I need to look. I do want to finish that. I just can't believe, all of what they endured in their childhood. This seat is too close up now. All of what they endured in their childhood. Like, sad. Just sad. Told how to, smile for the camera. Sherry knew when her mother was recording and she was in her bed very sick and stated that she was vomiting and such, and I think she had a food poisoning is what it says. And because of the way her mother sounded, she had a certain voice for when she did her vlogs that she knew she was recording. So she had a smile. Oh, this is when the mother hit 100,000 subscribers or watched it go, because it was like, at 96, almost to 100,000. And then she took her to aftercare, whatever you call it, whatever type of care. And she was very sick. So the mother points the camera at her and she smiles because that's what she was taught to do, even though she was feeling so sick. And her mother said, "You don't smile, you feel like you're dying." And like, what? I don't know. And it was introduced where, what's that other lady's name? Not Ruby. The other woman that was the so-called counselor that moved into the home and had the father move out, and was still paying for counseling, and she had been reported and the counselor, and lost her custody of her children. And she was in the Mormon type of thing, church. And Ruby let her in her house, and the one son, the older son, was very rebellious, and he was sent to a certain school. And then Sherry, because she was talking to a boy and had her first kiss with a non-Mormon child, because that's basically what she was a child, 15 or 16. Ruby found out and transferred her over to the school where her brother went, even though Sherry did not want to leave that school. This is the reason why Sherry, when she found out her mother was arrested, went and grabbed her mother's computer. And then her father wanted to press charges on her for taking things from the home. Well, a lot of Ruby's writings were in the computer. And Sherry was smart to grab that. So hopefully, with all that comes out, Ruby will get more than 4 years, because she could spend up to, I think, 30 years in prison. And I'm sorry, you harmed a child. You starved a child. You beat a child. You literally chained them up. You literally roped them. Like, what are you, effing nuts? And you cannot blame what you did to a child on another person, because you physically did that to a child yourself. You taught your kids how to make their lunch and everything. Kindergarten, 5 years old, forgot her lunch. Her mother didn't bring her a lunch. Because why? Because that was her 5-year-old's job, to remember to bring her lunch. Well, good old Mother Ruby didn't even make the child's lunch. Oh, girl, you like the best mother of the year or something, huh? Like, get the flip out of here. Sorry. It's when I listen to it, I've had to pause it, and then I'll go back and like, did I really hear that? Is that what she said? Because Sherry reads the book, and it's great. If you guys are, into what happened to the 8 passengers, it's really something to listen to. I'll be right back. All right. Cup. Bags. I have to feel put together or something. I don't know. Cold. All right. I'm chilly now from walking there. It's a little chilly when you do that. In the spring, summer, and fall, it's cold. In the winter, it gets to you a little bit. All right, so off to Aldi's we go. And I think it's Laura Lee loves when I do the Aldi's to see what they have. I wish my phone, I only have the 12 Pro, so mine's an older phone, but I wish it backed up more, you know what I mean, so you can get the whole type of things. Some people have such great shop with me's, like, they do phenomenal. I do try to keep the camera steady, the phone steady while I am recording it. When I do reach for things, though, sometimes it's a little wobbly. Okay. I'm trying to think in my head of different things. Is there anything else I need? I don't think so. So I was talking about Sherry Frankie. And I haven't even gotten to the part. I'm at the part where I can't even think of her damn name. Isn't that terrible? I'll probably, people will mention it, but so she's living in the home, and she can't say that if her mother was having any type of relationship with her, but she did catch him in the room together. So, I mean, if you look at the one woman, she does look like she, may go with other women. I mean, and it doesn't bother me. I don't care. Your choice in life is your choice in life. So, but she had ruined a few marriages as well prior to going to Ruby's house. So, I'm at the point, I believe, where she's going to be starting college. And that's when she leaves the house. And her mother had told her, when you leave the house, you're on your own. So it's just like, holy cow. Like, what did you raise? Little slaves? Is this what you raised? Horrible. Horrible. And I forgot how it started. I think her sister might have started a small YouTube channel. And then it made Ruby want to do it. And like I had said in the previous video, car vlog. It was the baby climbing out of the crib that kind of went viral, where she gained a lot of subscribers. And when they lived there, it was like all yellow walls. And after she got all these subscribers and such, she went through and I think painted it like a beige or a white to make it look, you know, good on camera. So everything was just for the camera. Y'all seen me. I'm not just for the camera at all. I've come on a hot mess. I've come on with hats on, with hoodies on, you know, on my head, and like this is me. This is how I am. Sometimes I might have pajamas under my clothes. Do I today? No. Did I take a nice long hot bath last night? It was so nice, guys. And I just felt this sense of relief all of a sudden. And after I got out of the bath, usually I leave a towel on my head for quite some time. It probably was on maybe 15 minutes compared to 45 to an hour. Blew dry my hair, re-cleaned the kitty litter, did a couple dishes. I just felt great. And I was like, oh, I'm back. I'm back. I don't know what it was. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm happy to be back. I did notice because, you know, I said an old friend reached out to me, and that was actually Brenda in PA. And she had texted me asking if I was talking about her. Yes, I was. You know, I don't want to call people out, you know, that reach out to me and, you know, text me to see how things are going. She said she actually noticed in one of my videos that something seemed off. And, you know, only really your friend would notice that, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but only your friend would notice that. Hold on one second, I gotta sneeze. Okay. So, I do have to respond to her. Like I said, I've been texting a lot, like with my sister and on FaceTime, and spend time with families. You know, you have a neighbor that might not have family coming over. Go over there and chit chat. Go over there and see how they're doing. You know, if they have a cell phone, provide your cell phone. Text with them. It just, knowing that even talking or chatting for 10 to 15 minutes can bring so much happiness to a person, just do it. It doesn't take that long. It's crowded. I think it's more crowded than it has been, of course. I'm not sure why it's this crowded. What's today? The 10th. I don't know. It's not like it's the beginning of the month or the first week of the month, but it's packed. We'll see. Oh, I should have grabbed that guy put forward. Yeah, it's... Never know. Maybe people are parking here. Maybe they took a bus to someplace. You never know. All right. So my goal is to just get my cheddar cheese and my Parmesan. No, my mozzarella cheese. That is my goal. Let's see what I come out with. Because I know a lot of people, they don't do a shop with me, and I'm not really going to do that. What I'm going to try to do is record the, as they call it, walk of shame, and see what I can get in there. So I'm going to get a cart and get a bag, or one bag. I'm going to get one bag together and go in there and see what we find. So I'll be back. All right. I got a text coming through. So I got a few grocery things, but I wanted to show you what I got from the walk of shame. It's just 2 of the candles. Oh, ma chérie. And it smells so good. Just very cherry. And I had to get it. They were only $4.49. Pretty sure $4.49. The eggs were, I think, 4 something. I'm not sure. I have to look at the photo, but it's limit of 2. But it's like, oh boy. You know, you use eggs for, I mean, I do for quite a bit of different things. So just grabbed a dozen, not 2 dozen. But all right, so let's get going, okay? Let's see where I have to go now. Oh, I have to go to the gas station for the neighbor, and now I want to read the other neighbor's text. All right. So goodness, I got the text, and then I called her up to make sure what she wanted. She wanted McDonald's, so then I was talking with her for a little bit, and I forgot I needed to finish up this vlog. Oh, it's been a busy one. I think people know that I'm out, and you know what? It's just fine. So now I'm finally heading home. Guess what? It's almost 4 o'clock. So if that tells you, what did I start, like at 2:30 maybe? It's been a little bit, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go. Amelia's home from school already. I hope she probably they probably opened their presents. So, but I'm gonna run down there after I drop this off to the neighbors. And I actually did run in and get the other neighbor's cigars, so he's all taken care of. I'm good to go. Still have my coffee. I did do a little video of what they have at Aldi's. It was crowded, I will tell you that. And this one gentleman was gonna, well, he went by it and then came back, and then he just stood there, and I'm like, he just walked right in front of me and just stood. Sometimes it's just too people-y, you know? And it was very people-y there, let me tell you. Some of the people were, you know, really nice, and some of the, one person, well, not one, I'm going to say 4 people, 2 women, and then a man and a woman stood right there, well, for a good, like, over 10 minutes, just chatting, not letting anybody see what they were, you know, right in front of. Like, okay, I get chatting in the store, trust me. Move to the end of the aisle. It's just, I don't know, people, I guess, just don't think nowadays. And they weren't young, don't get me wrong. They were older. And I know I've met, you know, like people in a store that I've seen that I know, like even at Walmart. And we'll go to the end, or I'll even say, hey, let's scoot down here and just, you know, chit chat. But I'll go to an end of the aisle so I'm not in the way of anyone shopping. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, guys. I just don't know. Not a lot of common sense out there, I guess. You can have all the intelligence and you can have all the education in the world and still not have that common sense. You cannot purchase common sense, so. But anyways, I'm almost home. I'm eager to drop this off to go see my grands because I know they're going to be excited. So I want to see them, you know, playing with it. It's something to play with. But someone sent them a gift, so I don't know if that person wants to be named, and I don't put that business out there if they don't. So, but anyways, guys, you know me. I'll be back. Today is Friday, just so we know. I think it's January 10th. That's why I was so shocked that, well, Friday, I guess. That's why it's busy. But, anyways, you know me. I'll be back.